All right, everybody, it's Anthony Morrison. Hopefully you guys are excited to be here. If you're excited to be here on the Success Connection, go ahead and say yes for me. All right, I'm seeing lots and lots of yeses. Now, look, as you guys can tell, I am not on my webcam. Now, you know I like to be on my webcam. However, given the fact that I am actually sitting in Atlanta for our Build, Send, Profit Live event, I am unable to use my webcam because it's slowing down GoToWebinar. That's why we were a little bit late getting started tonight. I was trying to test my webcam and see if I could keep it live, and it's just dying on me. So I'm going to just go through tonight, and we'll just do everything without me on the camera. But you guys know we'll still have some awesome content for you, a lot of fun. So tonight we've got a lot going for us. We are starting our email marketing workshop. Now, during this email marketing workshop series, my goal is to limit the amount of, I guess, data dumping. So in other words, I'm not going to dump hours and hours of training on you every single week. You know, a lot of times we'll get on here and sometimes we'll go for 2.5 hours. I'm going to really try to stick to an hour. And the reason for that is because I know that whatever I can fit into an hour, you can probably, process. Once I go over an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours, sometimes, it's just so much to process that I'm going to try to, do a different process with you guys and keep it to an hour long. So hopefully you'll appreciate that. You can get on, get off. It won't take up as much of your time, but it's going to be more laser-focused content, right? So it's going to be a lot of fun. If you're new to the Success Connection, just say yes in the chat box for me. All right, good, good, good. I see lots and lots and lots of people that are saying yes, so that's very good. All right, awesome. Well, welcome to everybody new. Understand that typically I am on my webcam. Typically I am doing as much as I possibly can to engage with you guys and show you kind of what's going on in my life. In fact, I'm actually here, like I said, in Atlanta, and having a good time getting set up for our Build, Send, Profit Live event, which I think is going to be a ton of fun. Now, tonight, what we will be doing is we will have our, of course, we'll have our $100 cash prize giveaway at the end. We'll also give you access to our Facebook group. Follow me on follow me on Snapchat, and you guys can see some of the cool stuff that I put on there, just totally random. And then we're also going to be doing this right here, okay? We're going to be giving away our free software again. So we're going to be giving away our free software. Now, let's break this down. I'm currently working on a new software to give you completely free, okay? But I also gave away 2 softwares earlier in the year, and then we closed it down. And what I'm going to be doing is giving you that software and opening it back up for you tonight so that you can get it completely free. So for those of you that are brand new, if you just bought Mobile Opt-in and you're just now joining us for your first time on the Success Connection, or if you got my fan page domination course or Inbox Inner Circle or whatever it is, congratulations, welcome. It's a great time for you to be here because obviously, like I said, we've got a lot to go over, and then of course you're going to get the free software. Now, starting off our workshop here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some basic things, well, not really basic, but some of the most important things with email marketing. We're going to talk about the types of emails that you write. We're going to talk about the length that your emails should be. We're going to talk about the goal of each email and how it matches up with these types of things. We're going to talk about the frequency that you should send your emails, and then we're going to talk about what days and when, what times, and all those things that you should send your emails. This is the basic foundation, okay, of a successful email marketing business, is you need to know these things. Once we have talked about those, we're actually just going to jump over here. We're going to go live into my GetResponse account, okay, and I'm going to show you how to do some cool tricks inside of these email editors that I truly believe is going to help you to have more success with your email marketing. So if you're excited about tonight's agenda, just say yes in the chat box for me. All right, I see lots and lots of yeses. Very, very good. Well, I better get going. We've got a lot to cover, and I want to make sure that we can fit it all in about an hour or so tonight, okay? All right, so let's get started. We're going to talk about email copy types. Now, here's the important thing about email marketing. When you're doing email marketing, you have to know what is my goal? Okay, look at this. What is my goal? Okay, so what am I trying to accomplish? All right, and then what type of email am I going to use to get the results that I want? Meaning, do I want to use what type of email should go for each one of these goals? Okay, so what we're going to do is talk about the types, then we'll talk about the goals, then we'll talk about how to pair them together. All right, so scarcity. All right, so scarcity, what this is really all about, I'll try to kind of go over here. This is about generating what a lot of people call buzz, right? In other words, and we've talked about this before, scarcity is something that we typically use in our emails when we want people to take action fast. So you might even go over here and you might say something like, this is for used to get subscribers to take action fast. Okay, so if you've got a webinar coming up, if you've got a product that you're launching, if you want to make sure that you generate sales on your Shopify store, your Amazon store, your affiliate marketing links, say on Wednesday at 10 p.m., right? Boom. You can use the scarcity. And people respond to different things, right? Some people, and we've talked about this before, some people will only respond, some people will only respond to scarcity. I mean, that's literally just all they will respond to. Some people will respond to benefits. They want to know what are the benefits of getting, involved or clicking the link, for instance, right? And then, of course, you've got proof. Some people just need to see that it works. You can tell them that it works, but that doesn't mean that they're excited enough to actually take action. They want to see that it works. And then sometimes we have these super secret, what we call combo emails, where we really just blast out like, a combination of all of these, and we hit all the different types of people and of response indicators, right? Now, one of the things that I think is super important that you realize, okay, is that we'll just kind of put it like this, a typical promotion, okay, includes one of each type of email. Okay, so what that means is, if you're trying to do a promotion for a specific affiliate product or a specific product from your Shopify store or whatever, typically what we do is we will do one of each of these emails. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 different types of copy that you can write, and what we will typically do is go in and do one of each, okay? So they'll get a scarcity email, a blind email, a benefits email, a proof email, and then a combo email, all for the same thing. That way we're reaching all different types of people and their responses, right? The people that respond to different things for this one promotion. Okay, does that make sense, everybody? Just say yes? Okay, very good. It's very weird for me to not be on my, on my webcam, so it's just really bizarre. So it's hard for me to stay as focused. I want to make sure that you guys are all pretty good. Okay, so scarcity. We want to get subscribers to take action fast. Now, how do we achieve this, okay? Sometimes we use countdown timers, okay? Sometimes we will say things like ending on day at time, right? So in other words, sometimes we'll say this is ending on this day at this time. We give them a deadline, okay? So another thing that truly works with these types of things are deadlines. Okay, so a deadline works really, really well with a scarcity email because you're giving someone a specific deadline. And then, of course, quantity, like things like running out, limited quantity. Okay, it depends, though. We like to make sure that everything is ethical. So let's just say that you are running a promotion and you're saying that you're going to give away X, or only 22 of these things remain, whatever. Again, scarcity. When you're running out, when there's a limited quantity, when there's a deadline, when something's ending on a certain day at a certain time, when you've got a countdown timer showing them right in their face, all of these things, they create scarcity, okay? That's super, super important. All right, those are things that we can use for scarcity. Now let's skip blind for now. Let's go to benefits. Okay, on the benefits, and I'll I'll give you all a copy of this file. It'll be inside of your Success Connection members area, okay? For benefits, normally this has a bullet point list, okay, of all the things that they definitely need to know that they're going to get from the product, right? So this could be something like, you know, and I'm going to give you examples. I'm actually going to give you examples when we go inside of my account. So I'll limit the amount of copy that's written all over this. So you're going to have a bullet point list, and let's see. It says it's misspelled, but I don't know. Okay, so we have we're going to have a bullet point list. Typically, it's a longer email. Typically, because you're listing out the benefits of it. Okay, so there's beneficial reasons for buying this product, for clicking this link, for going to my Shopify store, my Amazon store, my affiliate link, whatever the case may be. All right. Then you've got proof. All right. Now, proof is typically going to have testimonials. Proof will have bullet points. Okay, so I have a bullet point list. All right. So you're going to have a bullet point list inside of there for proof all the time, because you're listing out the proof that whatever it is you're promoting, you're selling, whatever works, right? Sometimes you can use images. Think before, after, right? So you think about that. You can put an image in your email of before and after, right? Here's my story before, my story after. All right, so proof emails. Again, typically, these are going to be longer version emails. Typically. Does not mean they're always long. Now, blind emails, literally, your subscriber has no clue what they will see when they click. Okay? I mean, at the end of the day, you're not listing anything relevant to the specific offer you're promoting, okay? You are listing relevant content to the offer. Okay, so what that means is if I want you to just click about, let's just take for instance, I want to sell I'm promoting a product that teaches internet marketing. I might just write, you've probably seen these emails, hey, I found this awesome product online, it's helped me to make a ton of money, click here and you can see how I'm doing. There's no value in that. There's no bullet point list in that. There's literally nothing in that of value, but it's a hot topic. It's, oh my gosh, I want to make more money, so I'm going to click this real fast. These are typically, okay, these blind ones are typically much shorter, okay, much shorter emails, okay. That's typical, is that they would be much shorter. Now, a combination, okay, is going to uses multiple angles to generate clicks, sales, conversions, okay, and it's always a longer email, okay? It's always a longer email because you're going to tap into all of these different deals here. So I'm going to go in and let's see if I can highlight these for you. Okay, let's just highlight them. So when you get this file, you'll be able to quickly see here are the main elements here that I'm looking for, okay? So again, you'll get this file. It's inside of your Success Connection members area, so make sure that you're logging into there. We'll also send out to you in the replay. Okay, all right, so we have all that. So let's take a quick look. Let's jump over here to our editors. This is just how you write an email, okay, inside of any of your autoresponders. Now, they all look a little bit different, but for the most part, they're the same. You know, I've not really ever found any that are completely different than the other, right? So I think you'll be just fine. Now, all emails obviously start with a subject line. Your type of email that you're writing also should be indicative in the subject line. For instance, if I'm doing something right now that's scarcity, okay? I might use an email subject line that does something like this, 24 hours left. Watch this replay immediately. Okay. As you can see, I have now put some scarcity into this email. I've said there's 24 hours left. I can also go in here and I can put something like this, ending today, right? I can also put something like this, removing today, right? Or you can even put something like this, last chance. These are all keywords that are indicative of scarcity, okay? Deadlines. You can even be as clear as this. You can write deadline today, right? Boom. Now people literally realize today is the deadline. Okay, so let's just go with that for now. Deadline today. Then you write your email. You might say something like this. Hey, I've been trying to get you to watch this replay of our Success Connection training for a few days now. I have to tell you that time is running out. The deadline to watch this replay is today. All right? You'll need to take action fast if you don't want to miss out on the amazing things we went over during our first email marketing workshop with the Success Connection students. Everyone was raving. Everyone loved it. And then you put stuff like this. What we went over is going to change the game for them and everyone whose eyes see this replay. Again, it's important. Watch this video now. It's being removed tonight. Okay, now, let's just look at this email, okay? Think about what I've done. I've said that my deadline is today. I'm also going to link this, okay? So for those of you that asked me last week, because there were a few people that asked me last week, how do you link some text? Because like I said, you don't put the website address in, you actually just link. What you do is you just click, all editors will have these little links, you just put this in here, and then you might put in there, I don't know, we can just pick something, it doesn't matter. We'll put that, and then done. And now this is linked to my replay, right? Then I'm going to have this right here, watch this video now, and I'll do the same thing there, okay, and done. So if you look at it, this is how my email is going to look up, or look to the customer. Now, this is what I consider, okay, in my consideration of this, is that this is a scarcity email, okay? This is all about taking action. This is all about how there's a deadline, okay? This is all about how what we went over is going to change the game for them and everyone whose eyes see this replay. So it's important because it's being removed. Does everybody see that? Just say yes if you do. Okay, very, very good. I see lots and lots of yeses. Hopefully my audio is still good. All right, I see lots of people saying them. They're good. Okay. So, again, this is a scarcity type email. Now, you can change the tone of this email by simply doing something like this. We can say 24 hours left, okay? And then we can go in here and say the deadline to watch this replay is today, because guess what? It's still today. If we've got 24 hours, it's still within the day. So you can test different subject lines, but the body and the copy of the email can stay the same because it basically means the same thing, right? This would be scarcity. Super, super important. Now, what about benefits, okay? Because obviously we had scarcity and then we had benefits. I'm going to go over blind in a minute, okay? So let's write something about benefits. What I would say is I would do something like this that says, you know, webinar play, okay? Learn the top 3 email marketing secrets, okay? So again, look, I'm giving them benefits. The benefit to opening this email is that you're going to learn these top 3 internet marketing secrets. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just delete this, And I'm going to say something like this. Hey, I'm stoked to announce that we've put our replay from last night's success connection up on the replay page. It's going to be one of the best trainings you ever watch. Here's what you are going to learn. Now, do you see how I'm putting this up here? And I'm putting this here before I even put a link to click on. Does everybody see that? Just say yes. Okay, very, very good. I see lots of people saying yes. Okay, why am I doing that? What is the reason behind me doing this? It's because these people respond to benefits. So since they respond to benefits, I want to show them the benefits first. So here's what you're going to learn. The first thing you're going to learn is how to write emails that generate clicks. Okay? Then you're going to learn when to send emails to get the best results. And then you're going to learn, let's just see. You're going to learn the top 4 subject lines to explode your open rate. Okay? Now, you can always, in most of these editors, go in here, highlight this, and click on these little bullet points, do something like that. Okay? Now, here's what you're going to learn. So then I'm going to say, watch this replay right now to gain this incredible knowledge at no cost. I will warn you, not watching this is going to be a big mistake. There's a ton of value and a big chance you could increase your profits from your online business. Enjoy. Okay, so I might do something like this. Now, I'm trying to write this on the fly, obviously, so I haven't put as much thought into it. But what I would do is I would go in here and I would link this. Here's what you want to do. Write this down, okay? You typically want to have your link, okay, to your offer, to your website, to your Shopify stores, whatever. You want to have that link right after, okay, right after the benefits. Look, here's what you're going to learn. Da-da-da-da-da. Click here to get that information. You see what I'm saying? So you always want to put that in there, okay, right underneath those benefits. Because having it there, if I'm a person that responds to benefits, then I'm excited by the time I've read these 3 benefits right here. I'm excited. So if I'm excited, I'm more likely to click this button right here, okay? Super, super, super important type of information for you to know. So putting this link right here will generate you more clicks than if you put this link, say, down here or somewhere up here. So again, knowing what type of email you're writing is going to help you to get more results. Now, you don't have to overthink this. You don't have to go crazy about this. You don't have to, there's no real wrong way to test emails, right? So when we're writing these emails, there's not really a wrong way to test them. But it is important that if you know this, you can supercharge your results. If you know the psychology behind this type of email, then you know what we're trying to accomplish, right? Because, look, by the time you've sent an email to your list and you've sent one using scarcity, you've got all the people that are super excited, they need to have this, and they respond to scarcity, and they click the link, and they go and they buy your affiliate product, and they go to your Shopify store, whatever the case may be, boom, you've got it, right? But then you come back and you start giving some benefits because those other people that didn't respond, maybe they just needed to see that, oh my gosh, I'm going to learn how to write emails that generate clicks, and I'm going to learn these top 4 subject lines to help me get more opens. Now they see the benefit in showing up for the event. And if they see the benefit, they're more likely to click, right? This person responds to a different type of marketing, okay? Now, what about proof? All right, let's try a proof one real fast. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this. And of course, when you watch this again, you'll be able to take screenshots of all of these, and you'll be able to kind of see how we would generate these emails. And I think it'll help you to really have more success. So we can go right in here, and we can say something like this. 103,000 in 10 days. Amazing case study results. Okay? So now I might do something like this. All right? I have to get this email out to you immediately. I've just released a training, okay, the replay from last night's Success Connection, by the way, that outlines a case study of how I was able to generate $103,000 in just 10 days. Watch the case study and training right here. Now, earning $103,000 in 10 days was not easy. However, it was simplified by one single tool that I have access to. I'll share that tool and my entire case study with you in this replay. Again, watch this right now. Okay, so this could be something, and then of course what we would do is we go in here and we're just going to do this. Now, let's just say that last night I happened to be talking about, mobile opt-in, right? Well, mobile opt-in, I have a case study in there where I generated $103,000 in 10 days sending simple emails to an email list that I generated with mobile opt-in. Okay, I could talk about the $103,000 case study, and I could show it just like this. The people that are interested in proof that it works, are going to want something like this. If you're in the weight loss industry, it'd be 14 pounds lost in 7 days, case study revealed. If you are in the dog training niche, it would be dog stopped barking in 3 days with this simple technique. And then you go in there and you say, there's a case study. I have a case study to show you exactly how my dog stopped barking in 3 simple days, right? So there are lots of ways. What you are doing is you are giving the end results. Okay, does everybody see that? Just say yes. You see, in the others, we're just, in the other two, we wanted to tell them, here's what you will learn. Okay, that's basically the benefits. In the first one, we want to tell them, here's how much time you have left, which isn't a lot of time to watch this, right? In this one, we want to kind of tell them the end goal, right? So here's what happened to someone who took this training and watched this training. They made this much money, or they lost this much weight, or their dog did X, Y, and Z, or yada, 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 right? So again, this is more of like case studies, case study results, and those types of things. So that's 3 different emails. Can all of you see how different people would respond to that? Can you just say yes? Okay. Very good. Very good. I see lots of people say. So the people are going to respond to different things. These 3 things are totally and completely different. There's probably a lot of you on here that would have responded to one of the 3 of these. Maybe some of you would have responded to multiple. But there's probably one of these emails that I've written so far that did not appeal as much to you. And there's no way for us to know which people on our list really appeal to or like a certain email, right? So there's really no way for me to do that. So what I have to do is I have to go in and I have to test different things. So once I test these 3 things, okay, I've tested basically a scarcity, a benefits, and a proof. Okay, now I'll go back, all right, and I'll test something blind, like watch this. I'll test something like this, all right? I'll say, 103,000 profit. Watch now. Then I'm going to go down in here and I'm going to say, hey, this super simple system that I am using has helped me generate $103,000 in 10 days. If you'd like to learn how I'm doing it, how I did it, watch this training right now. Okay, now, does everybody see how that changed, how that tone felt completely different? In fact, you would probably say to yourself that this does not seem like a video that Anthony would send to us or an email that Anthony would send to us, right? Because I'm always sending you emails that have some proof, that have some benefits listed. A lot of times I use scarcity because obviously when we pull our replays down and things, I let you know. But it's rare that you ever see me send you an email that says, make $103,000 in 10 days, click this button, right? I always tell you it's my good friend coming on to talk about this, or da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? But sometimes you can follow up emails, okay, that have some scarcity, some benefits, and some proof with one of these blind emails, and you get the attention of people because it's short. Do you see how short it is? There's like 3 sentences, and then boom, you're telling them to click a button, right? So these types of emails work very well when you're not getting the results that you want out of the other ones. Like I said, oftentimes you mix one of these in, okay, just to get the attention of the people that are not responding to the other emails. Now, the last one is a combo. What I might do for that is $103,000 case study, okay? Then I might do something like ending today, ending today, let's see, I might do ending today, strategy revealed. Okay, so then I might come in here and I might write something like this. Hey, okay, I've just discovered an insane way to make $103,000 in the last 10 days. I've put my entire case study, in this online replay, and you can learn the exact steps I took to have this success. All right, so then I might say, watch this video immediately for step-by-step instructions. Okay, what you will find in this video: 1, how to generate free traffic fast. 2, how to turn that traffic into profits. 3, how to scale quickly and automatically. Right? So I don't know, I'm just making this stuff up, right? Now, it's super important to remember. I am removing this training tonight. You must take action immediately or you will not be able to watch this, learn the strategies, and implement this amazing $103,000 case study into your own business. All right, so you could write something similar to this, okay? You can write something similar to this. So let's look at the elements here. $103,000 case study. Okay, with that, I have covered proof because I'm talking about a result. I've also said it's ending today, okay? I've covered a huge portion of scarcity. Then I'm saying strategy revealed. So now I'm intriguing those people that want the benefits. They want to know why, right? They want the strategy. They don't just want the money. They want the strategy. So then when you get down in here, it says, I've just discovered an insane way to make $103,000 in the last 10 days. Okay, well this, okay, so That right there, there's my proof, okay? Then I've said I put my entire case study. Okay, when you use the word case study, oftentimes what you're doing is you're intriguing people who want the proof because they know if there's a case study, there's proof that this works, right? Then what I do is I put my link in here. Okay, so I'm going to go in here and just put my link. It doesn't matter where I link this to. All right, I tell people to watch this immediately. Okay, so watch it immediately. Then I say, what will you find in this video? All of this right here, okay, all of this, in italics, and mind you, you wouldn't want to do this, but all of this is going to appeal to the people that are looking for benefits, right? Then I say, I'm removing this training tonight. Okay, so again, now I've got some copy inside of the email that is focused on the scarcity. Okay, so take a look at this. I've got my proof elements up here. Okay, I got my proof elements up here. I'm even telling them that it's step-by-step instructions. Okay, that's going to work. That's going to work a lot for people that are looking for proof, right? Because they want a case study with step-by-step instructions to how to make this money. Then I'm covering the element of benefits right here, and then boom, I hit scarcity at the very end. This is a combo message. This is a message that's going out and it's hitting all of the angles that I want to hit in order to generate the results that I want to generate. How many of you are with me? Just say yes. Okay, I see lots of people. And look, you know, I'm just making this up on the fly, obviously. There are a ton of different, I mean, you could do this for anything. As long as you take your product, whatever you're promoting, and you think to yourself, what are the benefits of somebody using this, okay? Are there any results that I can talk about? And can I add some scarcity to it? Super simple, right? Not something that should be difficult, not something that should take a long time, not something that you should obsess over. But here's the thing, all right? When you hit all of these angles, when you go through and you write an email to your list and you hit all of these different angles, you are going to hit and reach almost 100% of the people on your list. And that's the whole thing. Remember, okay, that the email profit, like the actual email profit cycle, okay, let's talk about that. Email profit cycle works like this, okay? It works like this. You send the email, okay, then the user opens, okay, then the user clicks, okay, then the user buys or converts, depending on if it's a lead or whatever. All right? So if you're sending this email, you've got to maximize these two numbers. This is your bridge gap right here, okay? So pay attention to this. This stuff right here, this is what bridges the gap between your task of sending an email and your results of generating money. It's all about opens and clicks. How do we get more people to open and more people to click, right? That's always the goal, is how do we make this happen? Because I've highlighted in green because when you send an email, you get opens and clicks, you get money, right? That's how it works, right? How many of you are here because you'd like to make money with your email marketing? Just say yes. Okay. I see lots and lots of people saying yes. Of course. That's why we're here. That's what the Success Connection is all about. That's why I'm teaching you this stuff. I want you to make money with it. I don't want you to just sit around doing tasks, right? So in this email profit cycle, we've got to focus on getting opens and clicks. How do we do that? It all starts right here, okay? And you could actually argue that it starts with build lists, right? Build lists, send emails, opens and clicks, make money, right? So again, the email cycle is a lot like the regular profit cycle, which we talk a lot about, and we just went through an entire series on, with making money, except you're just doing it now by sending emails, okay? Well, you've got to look at the fact that in order to generate these opens and these clicks, you need to send emails that make sense, okay? So you need to send emails that make sense to your list and emails that capture everybody on your list, and that's why if you go through and you do this, okay, you're going to have the opportunity to get more opens and more clicks, because what someone will respond to today, they may not have responded to tomorrow. Okay, is everybody with me on that? Just say yes if I can move on to the length of the copy. All right, I see lots and lots of yeses. Okay, so let's go down here and look at this. Short versus long. Okay, short emails. All right, we're just going to say that these are typically blind copy. Okay, so that means they're typically, when you write a short email, it's typically one of these. Okay, it's this kind of copy right here, which we already wrote an example of. It's typically short copy. Okay. Normally not to generate sales. What that means is that a lot of us are affiliate marketers. A lot of us are doing Shopify where we're basically promoting that you can get something for free. Okay? Well, that's relatively easy to generate. Remember, what does it all start with? It starts with sending this email. They open it, they click it, but then you want them to buy or to convert, right? So if you send somebody an email that has nothing to do with where they end up once they click, then they're not going to convert. So typically what you're doing is, with these short emails, you're going to send blind copy, so it's not going to be something that that is super, super relevant, at least not transparently, right? You're not going to really do it with the goal of generating sales by having the highest conversion rate. Okay? Your goal, generate clicks, because that equals money. So here's the goal of a short email. It's to generate more of these clicks. Okay? It's to get somebody to quickly click. And the idea is that the more of these clicks you can get, the more money you can make. Is everybody with me on that? Just say yes. Okay, because here's the thing. You could also go with a longer email. Okay, so we'll just go with, say, longer emails. Okay, and that's typically going to be your benefits, your proof, your combo. Okay, now you notice I left urgency out. That's because urgency can be used either way, all right? But we'll say that this is typically benefits, proof, and combo, all right? The goal is generate sales. The focus on clicks. So, isn't that against everything that I just said up here, is that the focus is not on clicks? Here's the thing. A person is sold on buying whatever it is you're selling in two places. They're sold in the email, and they're sold on the web page where they buy. So you might even say that they go to a web page, and then they buy or they convert. So they're sold in two different places. They can be sold in this email. Okay, we'll give this a different color, or they can be sold on this web page. Okay. So, two different places that you can make that you can essentially make a person on your list decide that they are going to buy or convert to whatever it is you're promoting. When you write these short emails, you are not concerned with trying to get them to buy anything in the email. All you want to do is fast forward them straight through this and get them on this web page and let this web page try to sell them into converting to an auto insurance lead or into buying something on your Shopify store or any of your affiliate products or anything, right? But when you send these types of emails here, the goal is to actually be so transparent and give so much proof and so much beneficial, benefits, if you will, right here in this email, that by the time a person opens and clicks, they've actually already made up their mind that they want to buy. Like whatever they see on this web page is great, but they've actually kind of already decided that maybe this is something they want. When you use these types of emails down here, you are using the email to actually help to generate sales. Is everybody with me on that? Just say yes if you are. This will help you generate the conversions that you're after. Okay? All right, I see lots and lots of people saying yes. Very good. Okay, so short and long emails, that's the difference. Now, email copy goals. if you are looking to just generate leads, this is typically in the affiliate marketing industry, okay, affiliate marketing / CPA, meaning you're trying to generate leads for auto insurance companies and things like that. Typically, you want to use short emails because nobody has to buy anything. Remember I told you that it's build a list, send the emails, get the opens, the clicks, send them to a web page, and then they either buy or they convert. With affiliate marketing, a lot of times you can get paid for somebody to put in their email address. Okay, well then you don't need to spend a whole lot of time over here on this email making it long. What you want to do is just flood the opens and clicks so that you can get conversions. Everybody good with that? Just say yes if you understand that. Makes sense. Okay, good. Look, if you're trying to generate sales, which again could be affiliate marketers, okay, CPA marketers, because you could be selling something. Also could be your Shopify, your own products, your Amazon stores, etc. You kind of want longer emails because those longer emails are going to generate and give you the ability to put in proof and benefits and scarcity and things of that nature. Everybody with me on that? Just say yes. Okay, very good. And then what about rapport? Okay, rapport building is what we call it brand building, okay, or authority building. And these are always long. Okay. Inside of a brand building email, okay, the goal that you're trying to do, and we don't really even need a combo here. What you're trying to do inside of a brand building email, like a building rapport, is you're trying to give a ton of content and ask for nothing in return. How many of you are with me on that? Just say yes. You're not asking them to even click a link. Nothing. All you're trying to do is simply give them information. So typically that information is going to be longer, the email is going to be a longer email because your goal with that email is get them as much information as you possibly can so that they can have the results that you want them to have. So that's typically the goal. All right? So 3 different types of emails. Okay? Now, next week, and I'm going to go through the last 2 things, but next week what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you about sequencing. Okay? Like I said, when should we send scarcity before blind or benefits before proof? Or what sequence should we send that in? Right? We're going to talk about that next week because I want to be on my little whiteboard so I can draw for you and everything. It's currently charging for the event tomorrow. So I'm just typing. Plus, this doesn't really lend itself to drawing anyway, because now I can give you this file here, which will be great for you, right? Okay, so frequency to send emails. Here's the biggest question I get. Should I send emails every day or not? Answer is yes, every single day. Look, I can tell you right now, I've taught this multiple times, and sometimes people argue with me, but I never change my approach, and that is this. Not sending an email is like taking off in an airplane with empty seats. Delta, United, whatever, they can never get back those seats and that money that they could have made before that airplane took off, right? When you don't send an email for the day, you lose the opportunity to profit from the list that day. Like I said, if you are sending emails to sell people every single day, you'll burn up your list. People will stop responding to you. So you need to know how to sequence it out. Meaning you need to know when should I just send some nice content. I call it build rapport, but that is where you just send an email to say hey for the day, and you link them to an article that you think they would like, or you write something that you think they would be interested in, and you send it to them. You give them some basic information. In other words, you provide some value to their day, okay? And in doing that, you build rapport with that audience and with those subscribers. You can do this sending emails every day as long as you understand that you've got to send some of these emails right here. some of these rapport-building emails. Because if you don't send a rapport-building email and you're constantly trying to sell them or make them turn into leads for somebody, then obviously it isn't going to work out in your favor. Does that make sense, everybody? Just say yes. All right, now, next week, okay, next week we will discuss sequences. Okay, so next week I'm going to discuss and show you basically exactly how, let's put a little space there so it's clear for you, how you can send your emails and be able to send them every day. Still make money and your list be happy. Okay? And then when do I send my emails? Like time of day. Okay. Our emails typically go out between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time during the weekdays. On the weekends, okay, we typically go out at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But you should always be personalizing this to your list. Check your list. Well, we should call it test your list. When you get the best open rates. So here's what we do. Basically, here would be a testing sequence, okay? Let me just show you. Let's just look at, let's say this is the month of November. All right? And we just do week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. All right, we'll just go like that. Let's just say that on Monday we sent at 8 a.m. Okay? Then on Tuesday we sent, or I'm sorry, and then on week 2, Monday, we sent at 9 a.m. And then on week 3, Monday, we sent at 10 a.m. And then on week 4, Monday, we sent at 11 a.m. Okay? We look at the results. We look at the open and click rate for each email in December, because obviously November is over. And we determine on Monday which time slot worked best. We then use that time slot every Monday going forward. Okay. Within 4 weeks, you can really optimize your sends. If week 1, you send everything at 8 a.m. Week 2, you send everything at 9 a.m. Week 3, you send everything at 10, and week 4, you send everything at 11. Okay? And that would be like your Monday through Friday emails. Basically, what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to see what happens when you send emails at different times on each day of the week. Does that make sense, everybody? Just say yes if that makes sense. Okay, good. I'm seeing lots of people say yes. Okay, so basically, we want to find out what time on Mondays does our list respond. And I think I've talked about this before on the Success Connection, and that is that, you know, people have different schedules. For instance, the hair salon where I get my hair cut, they're not open on Mondays. Okay, well, if they're not open on Mondays, they might be more inclined to respond to my email on Mondays at 11 a.m. because they're resting, right? Because Monday is like their Saturday or their Sunday, okay? Then you might have people on your list that, like, for instance, Sunday is a tricky day. Depends on, do a lot of people on your list go to church? If they do they go to early church or late church? That's why we've always found mid-afternoon works well on the weekends, because most people go to church in the morning or they'll go to church late at night, right, or like 6 o'clock or so. But middle of the afternoon, typically we can reach people. But here's the thing. Everyone's list is different. Your list is different than my list. So even though our emails go out at, say, 9 a.m. and then 11 a.m., whatever, that does not mean that that's what will work for your list. Because you may have a ton of people on your list that cut hair, and for whatever reason, they're sleeping in on Mondays, and you don't really need to email them until 11. Does that make sense, everybody? Say yes? Okay, so super, super important. Look, at the end of the day, the goal is to get you the most profit from this profit cycle right here, okay? This is the goal, all right? So if this is the goal, we've got to know these things, right? And I should probably just move this so that when you have this file. Let's just move this up here. And we're just going to say our goal is to take you through this email profit cycle. And right now what we focused on is sending the emails, right? How do we get more people to pay our emails, to open our emails, to click our emails, right? That's what's going to end up making you the money. But you've got to be able to do this. And that's what I'm saying. If you go through and you do the scarcity, the blind, the benefits, the proof, the combo messages, right? And you do this, like if you decide you're going to promote a certain product, you send 5 emails for it, okay? And you send one of these types of 5 each time. That way you reach all of your audience and you reach them in a manner that they need to be reached in order to progress through this profit cycle and end up over here as a buyer and converter, okay? Now what I'm going to talk to you about next week, okay, and what I'm most excited about is we're going to talk about sequences, okay? So we're going to talk about, I'm going to just close that down and I'm going to put it down here and I'm just going to say workshop number 2, which is next week. We're going to talk about, all right, first thing we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about sequencing our emails, okay? So sequencing our emails, meaning when to send content, sales, etc. So in other words, how do you know when to send what, right? I'm going to talk to you about that. We're going to talk about increasing our click-through rate, meaning what can I do inside of this email to get more people to click this link right here? Because remember that clicks equal cash. So anything we can do to get people to click these emails right here, we should do it because this is where the money's at. So what I'm going to talk to you about is how you can use just strategies, all right? I'm going to use my best strategies, okay? I'll reveal those to you and show you exactly how that's done because I think that that's obviously extremely important if you want to have a lot of success with this, okay? So that's something that we're going to do. Then we're going to talk about the 3 ways you can build your own email business fast. So I'm going to show you the 3 things that I've done to literally build email marketing businesses from scratch within 7 days. Okay? Within 7 days, and there's no hype to this, there's nothing to sell, I'm just telling you this is what I've done. And I think that this is beneficial to you because now you can go pick any niche, build your own email marketing business, and start implementing this because this in and of itself is its own profit cycle and its own business, right? How many of you are with me on that? Just say yes. Very, very good. Okay, all right. So I told you I was going to keep the training to an hour. I think we're right at an hour right now. So I'm going to go and show you guys how to get the free software now and all those things. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Remember, okay, next week we've got this workshop that you don't want to miss, okay, because this is where we're going to go dive into, this is where the money is, right? This is setting everything up, and then we're going to dive right into here where we figure, okay, you figured out how to do this, all right, how can we get more of these? How can we get even more opens and clicks? Not just focusing on the type of email, but basically, what about subject lines that convert, right? That's another thing that we're going to go over is what subject lines really, really work. So I'm going to teach you this part right here. And then on the last section, I'm actually going to start talking to you about offers, where you can get certain offers that convert best with email marketing. We talked about it before, where you can get offers that convert and people just click. You don't have to buy anything or even submit any information. Just a click and you make money. All types of those types of things. So this should be a really, really good outline for you. I'm going to make sure that Nick on our team puts this file up for you guys to download in the replay section, okay? So you can get all of these notes right here. How many of you appreciate the notes and like the notes? Just say yes. Very, very good. I see lots of people saying yes. Awesome. Awesome. Great. We have lots of people saying yes. Cool. Well, I'm glad that you appreciate the notes. This is something we've started trying to make sure we do every single week for you now. Let's jump into it right quick, okay? We won't spend all night on the Facebook comments and giveaway. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go right here and leave me comments on my Facebook page. Now, earlier I put a video up, okay? So there should be a video on not only on the Facebook fan page, but also in the group, okay? You can go there and leave a comment on it. Actually, it's the first, it should be the first video that you see on my fan page right now. Leave me a comment. Tell me how much you like Email Marketing Workshop #1, okay? I need to know if you enjoyed it. I need to know if you're excited about it. Go there now and leave comments. What I'm going to do is, since I can't log into my Facebook from here, I can do it on my cell phone, but you guys know every time I'm traveling I can't do it. What I'm going to do is, as soon as I shut down the webinar, what I'll do is I'm going to hop on my phone and pick a winner right out of the chat, and then or right out of the Facebook messages, and I'm going to literally just go right on Facebook and announce the winner, right? So you need to be watching Facebook as soon as we shut down. That also gives you some time to leave your comments. Leaving comments is important. I don't know how many people I'll give $100 to tonight, but I'm feeling good. I know we got a lot of people at Build Sim Profit Live. In fact, there's probably some of you that are here with me right now, just in your rooms watching this. So I look forward to seeing you all, obviously, in the morning for the day one of our live event. So leave me comments. Now, the free software giveaway. Let's look at it real fast, okay? Here is the software. I will give you access to this page right here. Now, super important, okay? This page has a password. I'm going to put the password on the notepad file, okay? I'm going to put the password on there. That way you can get access to it. You fill this information out. You will be choosing your own password down here. So when you go to log in, you will actually log in with your email address and the password you create, okay? This is the password to even allow you to have access, all right? This password will only work, pay attention, it will only work through Sunday night. After Sunday night, I'm going to disable it again. I do not want a lot of people getting my software for free. Do not share the link and the password. I can tell when you do, because I know who's signing in that's not a Success Connection member. We've got it all tied together, right? I'll be able to figure it out. In order for me to give you free stuff, you have to just be obviously honest and truthful and not abuse it, right? Nobody gets this except my students. So I'm going to give you a password that you put in right here. You fill your information in here, and then, of course, you'll get a login. Once you log in, it will look like this. This is called Marketer Software. You will see that we have some free software available for you. It's right here. You'll also see that we have software coming soon. This is software that I've started to develop, things that I know we need. Like, for instance, push conversions. That sends push notifications, but it's got awesome techniques and capabilities. Leads Now is a really cool lead generation software. Video Lead Builder is building video landing pages that generate leads. Exit Opt-ins is another way to generate leads. Lead Quizzer, this is going to be a complete quiz system. So for those of you that are in fan page domination and you need quizzes, I'm basically building our own solution for that, right? So these are softwares that are coming soon. There will be eventually a Marketer Software membership that you can join that will allow you to have access to all of the Marketer softwares. Then there will be premium softwares, like, for instance, Mobile Opt-in would be a premium software. It just stands on its own, but you would be able to access it from in here. And then there's the free software, because I intend to continue to give you guys free software. These are the two free softwares that are available right now. It's Convert Timers and Video Increase, okay? These are two softwares that you can use right now in your emails to generate urgency and to generate intrigue, okay? And I'll show you real fast, like Convert Timers. When you click on this, it's going to bring you to a little space right here. Watch the training video. Our support staff is not going to be able to support. First of all, most of our support staff is here at the live event. And then second of all, our support staff can't spend hours supporting software that we give away for free. Okay, hopefully you understand that. That's why we've made this awesome video. I filmed it, and it literally walks you through step by step how to use the timer software. To get access to the software, you just click the button here, and it'll instantly give you access. Now, I went in and created a test timer like this. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, I've already done this. Basically, I name my timer. I select my end date, okay, so like what day and time do I want this countdown timer to count down to? Then I can even change the time zone. Then I can choose my active design. If you click this, you can see we have some active designs in here. I just went with this one, okay? You can go with pretty much anything. All right, so that's my design that I want it to look like. Then what I do is I put a link. If somebody clicks on my timer, where do they go? Well, I'm going to send them to morrisonpublishing.com. But then what happens when that countdown timer hits 0 and somebody opens my email, right? Well, it'll say this offer has expired, and you can actually link them to a different place. So if the countdown timer has expired, they would see this, and then they would go wherever you put in this box, okay? You can change the font color, the background color. I mean, look, I hate to make it pink and ugly and stuff, but watch. I can make my font color pink. I'll leave my background white, primary colors, all these things. I can update my preview, and then I can have a pink timer. See? Over here. And then I can, so you can make this timer look how you want, okay? You can also adjust the size of it if you want it to be smaller. You can update our timer here. And then what we do is we click on this little view button to get the links, and watch this. If you want to embed this in your email, all you do is you just copy this little piece of code, and then you can go right over here into your email, and we can, let's see, if I go in here, I got lots of different, I don't know if I want to put it into that specific spot. Maybe we'll just put it down here at the bottom. Watch this. And it will put this timer into our email. Does everybody see that? Now, obviously, I did not go in and make the timer small, but you can see that the timer loads right inside the email. So now I can instantly have a countdown timer, again, adding urgency right inside of my email. And when you click this timer, it'll go to the link. So if I wanted people to go to these links right here, I could also make this timer link to the same replay video, the same affiliate link, whatever. Boom, they click it and off they go, right? So what the timer software is designed to do is to help you generate more clicks, okay, and therefore more conversions. How many of you like that? Just say yes. I think a lot of people are actually using this. We see a lot of usage on it right now. So the countdown timer software, you can make as many timers as you want in here, all inside of your account, okay? Then we also have video increase, okay? Again, there's a video here that you can watch on how to use this, all right? Then what you can do is you can go in here and you can access the software, all right? When you access the software, and we'll just go back to one that I've done in the past, what it'll do is it basically brings in, and this is because this is an old file, it basically will bring in any YouTube video. Okay, so any YouTube video that you have, or any YouTube video at all, you can grab the YouTube video, you can pick a size, okay, you can speed it up or slow it down, and what it does is it actually makes a file that's called a GIF. How many of you have heard of a GIF? Just say yes. All right, I see lots and lots of people saying yes. So let me grab this real fast. Embed it in an email. Watch what will happen. So I can go over here, go to my email, and let's just say I don't want a timer in here, okay? So let's just say I don't want a timer, but I do decide that I want to put a little video in there. Watch this. Look at that. Now I've made it obviously really large, right? I could make this much smaller. But do you see how I can make it say, click here to watch more, right? And it was moving. What happens is when a person loads your email, you can make this image move and be animated, and now you generate more clicks. Again, generating more clicks. And there's tons of options. So you can go in and you can make it loop. You can add a call to action at the end, add a play button, so we can take the play button on and off. We can make it loop to where it constantly keeps playing, it never stops. You can change your font color, your font size. You can change what it actually says. So we can make this go down to like 20. And we can change all this and save it and close it or save it and update it, right? So again, you can take any YouTube video and make a 3-second, look, a 3-second all the way up to a 10-second animated image that's clickable and usable so that you can start generating more clicks. How many of you like that? All right, I see lots and lots of people saying yes. So that's the two softwares we have. Now, Once we get this third software done that I'm building for you right now, boom, it's going to show up right here completely free inside of your Marketer software account. So you're going to want to make sure that you bookmark Marketer software and you're always able to, obviously go in and use Marketer software, okay? All right, so with that said, I am going to give you the link to this right here and the password, okay? So let's go in here, and I believe the link, I'm going to test it, but I believe the link is go.dsc.com/free account, and the password is SCVIP, okay? These are the credentials you will need right now to go set up your account, all right? So you can go set up your account right now by going to this URL and putting in this password. Now let's recap, okay? This is the password to make the form actually work. So let's go back and click it. You would put SCVIP right here, okay? You fill out your contact information right here. You put your real email address in here, or else it won't work. And then you put your password that you want to use into here. Super, super simple. Okay? How many of you can do that? You say yes? Very, very good. I see lots of people saying yes. Okay. So you'll want to go in and create your account. Once you create your account, you log in. When you log in, you will see this. When you see this, you'll have two softwares that you can use for free. The third one that we're building for you right now will show up here when it's finished. There are training videos to show you how to use this software. This is a great time to use it because you can use this in your emails to generate more money from your emails. So it makes total and complete sense. So that's how you gain access. Let me just double check. Yes, okay, so see it redirects right here, okay, to this page. And then this is the page that you will put our VIP password in. It will then let you create an account. You can log in. You can use your account right here. And you can use these things inside of your emails just like this. This will help you generate more clicks, more sales, more conversions. How many of you like that? Just say yes. All right, awesome. Look, I know I told you it would be an hour. It's been about an hour and 15 minutes. That's pretty good for me, to be honest with you. To be able to get on here and go any faster would just be, I don't think I can do it. So what I want you to do is I want you to set up your free software accounts right now. Remember, this link will end. Here's my urgency. On Sunday, this password will not work anymore. So you have until Sunday to do this, okay? I gain nothing by you doing this other than giving it to you for free. But at the end of the day, there is going to be a cutoff time because we don't want it passed around. Do not put this link inside of the group. Okay? Don't do it. It's only available to people that are here or watch the replays. Do not put it in the group. Also, follow me on Snapchat. I'm going to put some do some Snapchats from the live event this week, so you'll be able to see some of your fellow Success Connection students. I'm going to put some live content up there on Snapchat, so follow me on Snapchat. I'm going to try to make myself do this whole Snapchat thing since everybody else is doing it. Follow me on Snapchat. Go here now and leave comments, okay? There's one video at the top of the Facebook group and of the fan page. Leave comments on that video. I'm going to pick and announce our winners in the next 10 minutes, okay? In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to pick and announce our winners, cash prize winners. I don't know how many winners, but I'll post it right there on the Facebook group and in the Facebook comments for my fan page. So go there now, leave those comments. And for those of you that are here in Atlanta, I will see you all in the morning at the Build, Send, Profit Live event. For those of you that are joining us from around the world, around the country, but are not here for Build, Send, Profit Live, that's okay. Hopefully we'll see you next year at the event. It's something we do once a year. We just love to get together with our students. It's a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. It was a little bit different. It was far more just let's get in and let's teach, and a little bit less of me kind of ad-libbing and playing around, I guess, and being silly. But I really want you guys to learn this. I truly believe that this is the key to making a lot of money and to building your business successfully with a good, firm, strong foundation, and that's what I want for you. For those of you that are new today, it'd mean the world to me if you could just leave me some comments on Facebook and in the group and let me know what you think. Go to the group now and join. I'll try to approve you all from my cell phone while I'm here. So if you're not a member of the Facebook group, go there now. It's go.bsc.com/group. That will get you in, and then I will approve you. So just click the join button, and we'll get you approved as soon as I possibly can. As long as my phone will let me do it, I'll be able to do it just fine. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. Listen, everybody, have a very good weekend. Have a safe weekend. Have a fun weekend. Have a productive weekend. If you get a minute, take some time to review this. We'll make sure that you get the replay. We'll make sure that you get this file. Take some time, review it, go over it, implement it, and let's get you on the right path to having massive success. I truly believe we're going to do that through this workshop series. Don't miss next week. You don't want to miss any of these series. I'm probably not going to go over this stuff again, so it's super, super important to get it now, get it while I'm doing it, get it while it's fresh in my mind, and it's really kind of something we're doing in our business right now, so it's important that you're learning as basically as I'm implementing, right? So super, super important. Have a great weekend, guys. I look forward to seeing you all next week right here, same place, same time on the Success Connection. Again, I'm Anthony Morrison. I know you can't see me, but I do appreciate you being here. It's always a humbling experience to see, literally 1,000 people live on here with me. So hopefully I've done you justice. You've enjoyed this, and leave me some comments and let me know. And I'll see you all next week right here on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody.